Here we're at our Locations and Menus page. On this page we're going to choose Edit. This will bring us to a page where we can specify our delivery options, our order types, times, store hours, and so forth. In the first section, which is information about the location, you want to make sure that the restaurant name is correct. Then we have a location, so if you want to specify something for your customers to find you easy, like maybe on the corner of 5th and Main, you can place it here. And then the slogan, if you have one. Then moving down, we've got order types and fees. Here we have takeout available, delivery available, and dine-in available. If you don't offer any of these, just simply uncheck the check mark and that'll remove it from an option for the customers to choose. On this side we have our lead times. We have pickup is 30 minutes, delivery time set at 45 minutes for this location. Those can be any that you can. It cannot do range of minutes, so you can't put in something like 30 to 45 minutes. It has to be a whole number. And then here where these empty boxes are, where it says today, this is used for situations like on Friday nights or Saturday nights when you're extra busy and maybe running a little bit slower than normal. You can extend the time and say that takeout is 45 minutes and delivery is 60 minutes. Then at the end of the day, it'll revert back to the standard time. Now we've got delivery closing options. This one is set to delivery must be complete before the store closes. What this does is it takes this time into effect as to when customers can order until. So if this one is set to 45 minutes, it's not going to let a customer go in and place an order for delivery 30 minutes before the store closes, because it's going to enforce that you have that 45 minutes to be able to complete your delivery. You also have the option to do food must be cooked before the store closes. This reads 30 minutes. And then order must be placed before the store closes, which means it'll allow the customer to place an order all the way up until you close. Our next section is delivery fee. You'll need to check if it's taxable or not. Web order fee if you offer or if you charge one. Sales tax, tax exempt codes if you have any. And then we have a repeat of max advanced orders. Now this page right here is for location specific. The previous page was for the entire account. So if you have multiple locations and they're all under one account, then you can use the location page to specify individual settings for each location. So maybe one store you have maximum advanced orders allowed for 3 days, another store you allow it up to 7 days, and so forth. You can specify the differences under the locations page. So this one we're going to keep at 7. Now we have delivery zip codes. Now when entering your zip code, the rule of thumb is to enter in every zip code you deliver to, even if it's just one street in that address. So make sure to enter in your zip codes and then hit add row if you need to add more than what's available. If you have a minimum order for those zip codes, you put that here. Additional delivery time for that zip code, you'd put it here, and this adds on to this time up here. So if you put 55 minutes, it's going to add 55 minutes to the 45 minutes. Delivery fee, this is additional, so again it adds on to what's already here. So since this is $2, if I put 50 cents here, it'll make the delivery fee a total of $2.50. Right, and then we have verified delivery address. This should always be checked, because what it does is it takes the address that the customer enters into the system, and one, it verifies that it is a correct address matching the zip code that they provided, and two, that it's inside one of the delivery zones that you drew. The delivery description, that's completely up to you if you wish to fill out. The customers do not see that section. Then we're going to move down. We're going to skip over primary order notification. You should be set to primary transmission to Let's Get Monitor, which tells the store to process your orders through the Let's Get Monitor that we installed. But you can also have an option to do second order notification by entering in an email address. And what this will do is it will send any communication through Let's Get to your email address, so it will be all orders. If an order fails, you'll get copies of that in your email. And then if for whatever reason your Let's Get Monitor is turned off and Let's Get can't connect to your Let's Get Monitor, it's going to ping your email every 30 minutes to let you know that it can't make a connection. so that we can make sure to get that back up and running. Moving down, we've got web interface text areas. This first box here is their custom header HTML. It is HTML enabled, so you can do graphics, fancy fonts, etc. Anything that's in this box is going to display above the online ordering page on every page that the customer's on. I usually tell customers that it's a great idea to offer specials in this box. You could do happy holiday messages in this box, just something welcoming the customer to your site. Alright, then we have our disclaimer. Again, this is a repeat from the previous page, just it's location specific, so if you have different disclaimers for multiple locations, if that applies to you, you can do that here. Same with confirm order message and the cross-sell HTML. Now moving on to restaurant interface special behavior, we have pricing displays. If chosen, you can hide your prices online. You can either hide prices or hide option prices or both, and it will hide the prices inside the menu part of the page where it only displays when you check out. Alright, now we have marketing. Our marketing loyalty program store code. This is for if you have Sales Builder or Fishbowl account. We'll link it here. You also, if you have a Google AdWords account you want to link your online ordering to, you just enter in that information here. Customer comments. We have 3 sections that allow customer comments. Any of them can be turned off at any given time. We've got allow menu item comments. This allows the customer to place a comment on an item that has a modifier. So if a customer is ordering a pizza, for example, and there's a toppings page where they can add and remove toppings, there will be a comment section at the bottom of that for the customer to add comments. Allow order summary comments. This will display on the order summary page. And then allow delivery instructions, of course, is going to display on the checkout page. We're going to skip over the POS section. We're going to go down to hours. You want to make sure that your time zone is set correctly. Daylight savings is observed. Allow after hours unconfirmed orders. That allows a customer to go in and maybe place an order after you close, like midnight, 2 a.m., whatever, for lunch the next day if they wish. Different hours for delivery. This can be checked if you offer different delivery hours than your normal store hours. And then we have our basic hours of operation. So we have meal 1, which is typically what you're going to use. It's the time from when you're open to when you're closed. And then this meal 2 option is if you close for part of the day, like say during lunch hour, you only offer breakfast and you only offer dinner, but you don't offer lunch. You can split the 2 times here by putting that you open from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. and then you reopen at 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. However. And then once you're done making the necessary adjustments, just hit save.